Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Look. I ain't here to break them down. I'm here to break it down like a lyrical MRI, a 999 crown. They said Juice couldn't write, but he didn't need pens. He'd breathe 10 bars before your pad hit sense. Off the dome, off the chain, off the rhythm, off the charts. He start with a spark and depart with a dart that is split apart. And he beat like a heart attack in the dark where the pain meets art. Like a spark plug lit on the canvas, flashing fast till the brain scan starts. He ain't rap, he a relapse in melody form. A symphony of trauma wrapped in serotonin storm. Said he swallowed his fears and spit him in 4/4 time. With more raw lines than a notebook, snorting its own spine. More than a rapper, a reverend, Rippin beats over a venom of victims that never got therapy. Just therapy session, just got his freestyle blessings. He channeled depression like possession through compressions and never second guess it. He could rhyme, pill, bottle with ill model and still follow without even looking hollow. Just swallow sorrow, spit gold tomorrow. We freestyle 10 topics, 10 tones, 10 seconds, 10 syllables and 10 rows. Bled reference with wrench wreckage. Pull metaphors out of thin air like prayers to a crack ceiling. Track feeling, fast healing. You preaching with the past bleeding. Never needed it a notepad, just a beat and a vibe. And he slid through a line, 5 fingers around like a thief in a tribe. The kid was a factory faculty, fast with tragedy. Casually battling gravity, weaving a cavity in reality. Actually mastering agony's anatomy like a melody. Savvy duality, doing it drastically, shattering rules of formality with musicality. Give him a mic, give him a beat, give him a reason to speak. He'd leak truth like a faucet, burst in the middle of a church for preach. No reach, no cap, no ghost, no backtrack. Just facts, he rapped like the booth was a flashback. Use hooks like nooses, verses like vices. Wrote heartbreaks and Morse code and sold them in slices. And he could cycle schemes like gears in a death dream. Triple time, midline, switch rhyme, make it clean. No filler, no gimmick, just a limitless spirit that spit bars from the scar tissue stitched in the lyrics. Wasn't about clout, wasn't about chains of stats. He was the antidote to the flat line and rap. Not a puppet, not a brand, not a plan in the feed. He was neat on the beat, I ain't believe we could read. He ain't gone, he ain't dead, he just fed the clouds. Now heaven's got a freestyle every time it gets loud. So I keep rewinding tapes in my cortex. More text, more checks, more wrecks. He flexed with a vortex of raw stress. He'd morph next to a war vet with more depth than a poor kid's forced debt. Freestyle and fears with the force-fed corset. Roll like his soul been stolen and sold it back to himself in slow motion. Motions flowing in oceans of coding, colored devotion. He ain't coasting, he was coastlines, tied rhymes, blood signs. He bleed to the mic, short circuits in real time. Headphones hissing while he twisted vision. Vivid as prison bars with diction dipped in distant scars and wisdom hard as scripture carved. He paint with pain like Basquiat in a blackout. Backlash and death in a rap out. Blacked out but never backed out. He could battle demons with one breath. Press stress in a set list. Sketch hexes and left shifts. Make heartbreaks seem festive. Never guessing, just blessing sessions with secondhand heaven and adolescent confession. Weapon, a 7-layer lesson. While y'all was looping Gucci belts in your SoundCloud capes, he was spitting funeral verses with a crown-shaped ache. Ain't need takes, he'd freestyle a mixtape and a lift ride. Gift wrapped grief with a sick mind. Fifth line hit like a riptide. The mic wasn't his tool, it was his IV drip. Kept him breathing while bleeding out. Half a life per clip. He ain't spit to impress, he spit to survive and turn that trauma into a language the dead could revive. Yeah. Every line like a life raft. Capsize shoots in a tide map. Freestyle moves with a light set. Tightrope soul on a mic's man. He ain't rhyme for the lights man. He rhymed as a night can. Creeping slow with a vice plan. Rap thoughts in a white van. He spit pain like a pipe burst. Not rehearsed, just reverse the curse with a mic verse. Slice nerves with a tight verse. He ain't need no hype. Thirsty right heard in a tight skirt. A melody dressed in fight words like tears in a fight shirt. Like who else could turn a breakdown into a ballad in a minute flat? Wrote his panic in italics. Wore his sadness like a fitted cap. Had a catalog of scars stacked like vinyls in a panic trap. He's track of time lapse, relapse with a Xanax map. And he ain't boast like these clones in a digital glow. He was giving us ghosts from his own inner vision and flow. Is moving like a prophet with the Game Boy screen, turning childhood trauma into 808 dreams.